You know, as a killer main, sometimes it can be a bit discouraging to see most survivors that you play against just run a combination of the strongest perks available. You definitely come to appreciate the rare breed of survivor that doesn't really care about the meta perks and instead runs things that are a little bit more fun. Things like diversion, just because it has a fun effect. Background player, not a bad perk, but it allows you to do more altruism. Things like unbreakable even, or hope, are at the end of the day things that you bring because you want to take on further risks. So that's something that I really appreciate as a killer. Survivors that are a little bit original and try to go for that little bit of creativity rather than run the standard 4 strongest perks available. So today we're going to do the exact opposite. I have brought and devised the most boring build possible. And if you know a more boring build than this, please let me know. We have Prove Thyself to do gens faster, Deja Vu to do gens faster, Streetwise so that we get more charges and we get 2 full heals plus a syringe so that we can heal and then do gens faster, and then wake up so that we can open the gates, leave the game, load on to the next one, and do gens again. It doesn't get more boring than this. The only thing I could imagine more boring than this would be a toolbox with the instructions so that you don't even get skill checks, and then you can just literally take a nap mid-game. But we're not going to do that. So, let's jump into a game. How is this for you know what? I think this is gonna work out just fine. Because what ends up happening many times is that the killer sticks to the side with the shack or the side with the circus. So we're just gonna sit on whichever side is not having all the action, and it's gonna be a very boring, awful game. And now that makes me think maybe I should have prepared some kind of like story or little spiel, something to talk about during all this time, but maybe not. Maybe we'll just enjoy the silence. All right, let's talk about charms and how you can use them to your advantage as either survivor or as killer. Now, I don't think there's any charm that gives survivors an advantage. If there is, I really would need to think about it. One thing that you definitely need to keep in mind is that the killer can see them. Sometimes if I see like 2 Nias that look identical and they have different charms, I will remember that. But on the killer side, there's actually a couple charms that you can use to throw survivors off. The first one is that one that looks like it's like the tome, like the 3rd tome. Oh, what's this? She's being chased? I don't see anyone. Oh, god damn it. How is he tier 1? Wait a minute. What is going on? I thought maybe it was a tinker. Anyway, so you want to place that charm on the lowest hanging hook, which I think is the first. I think it's the first, and it looks like a little flower, and it's the 3rd tome of one of the archives. The point is, it looks a little bit like a totem. So if you have it on and survivors are scanning the map with their eyes to look for threads and whatnot. Am I hearing him? I think I'm hearing him. What's gonna end up happening is that they think that they see a totem. And if you do have real totems, it gets a little bit messed up. Anyway, how stupid is this? It's very stupid, isn't it? Nice! It worked, though. Okay. Well. What are you gonna do? Launch me with your tier 1 lunge? You can't catch me! Anyway, we need to make this boring, so... yeah, we're gonna go and heal for a little while. Okay. This isn't ideal. By the way, did you know that you can actually... hold up, I don't feel too safe. Let's go to an even more boring place. You can actually know what this map looks like by just having a glance at it. There are... the place where I came from has one of the jungle gym slots, and the other one is right here next to Shag. And typically... is this really a tier 1 only Myers? That's crazy. So typically you have one jungle gym and one 4 lane. So, and it's almost always like that. So that means that if you see a jungle gym on that side, this one here will be a 4 lane. And it's the opposite as well. If you see a 4 lane here, well... He's very slow though. If he doesn't catch us off guard, this is going to be terrible. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Like, believe it or not, rescuing against a killer right off the hook can be a massive mistake. Like what I just did can be a horrible mistake. But I think it kind of works out if the killer has no real way to pressure you otherwise. Anyway. And then there is the other 3 tiles. And they always have TL walls and pallet gyms, which are those structures that's just one pallet and that's it. And the ones that are together, the ones that we just run by, they can never be TLs. So right there, you're gonna see a TL or a pallet gym, and right over there, you're gonna see both of them. So let me tell you what that means in a more practical fashion. Hold up. Yeah, we're gonna have to save Jane, huh? But he can see us. He probably has the mirror. I'm just gonna have to come down to, I think, Zarina going in. Oh, don't miss skill checks, lady. We kinda need you. Oh, he's coming. Nah, I'm finishing that. I'm sorry. Oh, if someone could go for that, that would be lovely. Oh, okay. Oh, we have the strong windows? Okay, so... Oh, no, we don't. That means it's... Am I fine? He's checking lockers? What's going on? I'm fine here, right? Bit risky. Maybe... better to sit right here. Yeah, maybe better to sit right here. Now what we can do is just go to that one window and take advantage of it because he's so slow, right? He doesn't have lunges or anything. Like he can't, there's no way he can get me. Oh, okay, he can do that, fair enough. So here's a pallet gym, as I mentioned. This could also be a TL. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. Brutal strength! This killer's OP. Okay. Imagine if I had made for this. How long would it take for him to down me? This is gonna be... Even when I had nothing. Even when I had nothing, you still needed like a good 10 seconds to catch up. That is so silly. Alright, needless to say, we have wasted a bit of my medkit, which means we no longer have enough. As we mentioned, with Streetwise, we should get 2 heals, but now that's no longer the case because we wasted it. It was a risk worth taking, though. I did not think about the event stuff at all. If we had made it to another pallet, which I guess there must be one off over here somewhere, we would have been fine, right? Now we just plug the syringe and we'll be fine. Streetwise ended up being a bit of a waste, but we still give that to our teammates, so it's not a big deal. Dude, this is super creative. I can't believe we're actually playing against a tier 1 Myers. It's really difficult to pull this out. The fact that he has how many? Like 4 hook stages? Like, that's incredible. But, I mean, to be fair, we did give him like 1 down for free, so maybe I'm a bit to blame for that. Alright, well, this is gonna be the most fun... No, don't even worry. It's gonna be the most... Go help the other person if you want. Go help the other person. No? No, I'm fine. I'm fine, and I'm gonna get to use wake up, because I don't think Jane's. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need to. I'm fine. I'm getting healed. I am just that boring. Now I'm healed. Well, might as well have been running adrenaline, but I thought Myers in tier 1 was kind of stupid and useless, and that was before the made for this hope meta that we're currently in. Like, it's very common to see made for this. Like, we're faster than him. We're literally faster than him. Oh my god. Like, I'm gonna go and guess one of these girls had it. Let's see. Let's see what this poor tier 1 Myers was up against. Was he using the mirror? Okay, so no one actually had hope nor made for this. Just imagine if we had, right? And... GG's? Yep, they're all out. He did. Oh my god, he had no it. He was actually a little bit faster than normal. And Ranko, what? What? And blower. Oh, okay. Well, I don't even know if we've dodged a bullet or if the bullet was never aimed at us or what. Oh, let's play another one. Okay, we're back. These noises that these little statues do at the start are so off-putting. I have to really say though, this Wretched shop map has had one hell of a change. They fixed some bugs that made very few... Oh, it's a cannibal. That made very few pallets spawn. And also added a new type of... Nice. Do you have a toolbox? You did. You did. If this guy doesn't notice us... She's... Oh, us. That was a shack pallet drop that early. Oh dear. Why did she run that way? She could have run literally anywhere else. Oh, well. Doesn't matter, I guess. But yeah, this map used to be really bad. It used to have sometimes 5 pallets. Sometimes like 6 pallets. There were some bugs. Basically, the main building was supposed to have 2 pallets, or at least 1 pallet that it never spawned. And then it had a lot of dead zones. And even though it might feel small, this is actually one of the larger maps in the game. It's just that it's full of empty places that serve no purpose to gameplay. Sometimes there's like a gen in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes there's nothing at all and people don't even bother. And the truth is, it was a pretty awful map. For Survivor, mostly, sometimes for Killer as well, depending on the size, whether or not that was a factor that you really cared about. But now we have this thing, right, where we get extra pallets at the edges of the map. So sometimes you get a pallet like this, which is pretty good, and then you have another pallet right there, which is incredible, or right there, you know, like you get to combine them. So the map has not become any smaller. And they've actually made the edges quite a little bit nicer. What are we gonna run here? Alright, if we didn't get a stun there, we would have been fine. We would have been just fine, actually. Because he used all these charges. And if you use all your charges, he can, like, hit me with another saw right away. Well, looks like he has a preference of who to chase. That's fine. Go get her. Go get her. Wait, why am I seeing their aura again? Why am I seeing someone's aura again? Oh, because they're injured inside the Boon of Circle of Healing. I kind of forgot that that's a thing now. I'm like, okay, this is good, but why is this happening? Oh no. Yeah, I feel like this Shane... like, she put herself in danger. And Killer might have realized that she's not the most aware survivor. Or maybe the Killer's wrong, but that's what they think. And now she's getting the... Now she's getting the treatment. We don't have reassurance, so we have a minute to make something happen. Or this girl is dead. That being said, are we all on different gens? There's no way we're all on different gens, right? That would be way too good. I'm concerned that I'm the only one on gens. One person going for the rescue, sure. But what's the other one doing? Are they doing a gen right next to her? That's the only explanation. But no one's getting chased. Oh, he's doing a little bit of patrolling. Oh no. Oh no, he's proxying. Proxy camping is what some people call to a killer that camps, but doesn't camp like right on top of the survivor. So, okay, does he get the double hit on Jane? Okay, you're fine, Jen, you're fine. I'm gonna even come and take a hit for you. Jane? The window's not there? What do you think would happen? I'm so sorry. Alright, well, I wanted to be polite and wanted to extend a bit of skepticism. But, yeah. Leon hasn't been recovering, number one. Jane just went to the most silly dead end I have ever seen in my life. Like, when you know there's one window on one side, it's clearly not on the other, so I don't know what she was thinking. This pallet here is gone, so I'm probably dead. Never mind, he doesn't care for me. He's going for Leon. Alright, well, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, I think I feel a bit... what's the word? Reassured? Nah, it's another one. It's when your original dubious statement becomes a bit more clear. The word I'm looking for is... you tell me in the comments. It's on the top of my... tip of my tongue. But yeah. Vindicted? I've been vindicated. Oh. Well, I think I was right. I think that Jane was a little bit lost out of her element here. Anyway, we keep doing gens. How many gens have we done so far? Looks like we've done all of them. Oh, damn. This isn't good. He's making a mistake. He's making a mistake. Okay. 1, 2. I know the timing for 2 charges. Oh, that's great. Oh. I'm sorry. I probably didn't need to do that. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That was actually only 1 or 2 charges, which is very similar, by the way. Oh, please watch my Bubba video where I explain what you need to do to dodge that. Oh, he actually committed. Alright, this isn't a great loop, especially after we have gotten rid of that pallet, but... Okay. Well, time to heal. Well, we have Septic Touch. You know what? Let's just pop this thing. You can't get me, Bubba. You cannot get me easily here. Do we have anything at all? Any filler pallet at all? Oh, no, I'm going down. I'm going down before my syringe kicks in. To be fair... Oh, there was a pallet! Oh, we should have known. Oh, just 1 pallet where I could have gotten another 10 seconds worth of time, and that would have been fine. That being said, though, we have very good news, guys. A Boon was set up. The Boon, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we have a Boon. Because think about it, without the Boon, the Leon might have been doing like a gen sooner or something useful. Like, did I lose that many games? What? Oh, wait. He's not hiding in a locker. He's on a gen, my bad. But that's worse. I'm dying here. And the killer had Monster Shrine, which is so funny. Well, we're gonna have a look and see what my poor team is doing. So Jane had a brand new part. And Spin Burst. And by the way, I blame Leon for the Circle of Healing. Oh my lords. He hid in a locker. But it was actually Claudette, who also has Soul Survivor and Leon DC'd. How many hours do these poor folks have? I can only tell you Jane's. Jane has 1,000 hours. 1,000 hours. I'm telling you, this is 100% a random build from the killer. He didn't even do that well. We should have been able to, like, we had so many things going for us. It's my bad though that I didn't use the syringe. I could have lasted a little bit longer and get a heal if I used that pallet there, I'm sure. And the killer is a good sport, says GG's. Well done, well done. Oh man, oh man. I guess this is just poetic justice. The most boring build in the game gets defeated by the most creative, out of left field build possible. GG's to this guy.